There we go. That took some doing, but at least it finally went through. Let me just check the audio. That's loud. Okay, let's adjust that. Put that to 40. Jacking. That's better. There we go. Been a long time. Alright, let me get around to finishing up the last few of my announcements. There we go, doing that. That one there. Oh my god, so many messages. The moment I open Discord, it's like pew 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 pew. Da, da, da. What else? What else? What else? That one. Doing that one. Don't forget Biz's channel. See if we can't get a few more people. Definitely in there as well. Where is it? There we go, Twitch. And I gotta remind myself to actually update the game. I always forget to update the game. I'm not a crazy person. Oh my god, so many updates. There we go. Okay, all my calls to action done. Let me see. What's it? Artifact Adventure. See if they even have it. Artifact Adventure Gaiden. Nope. They don't have it, so I'm gonna select the basic one. Alright, there we go. Got all my calls to action done. Hopefully everybody's having a good Saturday. It's been a long week for me. That's why I took some time off. But I'm back. I'm back with some classic gaming. Alrighty, let me get all comfy. Yeah, so this seemed like a neat... And of course I forgot my glasses. Oh my goodness, I am a wreck. There we go, that's better. Alright. So this is like a modern RPG redone in a classic style. No doubt your travels will be difficult alone. To that end, I've assembled 3 distinguished individuals from across the kingdoms to serve as your travel companions. One of the 3. 2 more from the volunteers around the castle. Ideally, I'd have everyone aid you in your quests, but we simply don't have the men to spare. Okay, that makes sense. Which reminds me, it might be to your benefit to hear what the soldiers around the castle have to say before you leave. I'd imagine they have some words of wisdom for you. Farewell, I pray for your safe travels. Easy peasy. Oh my goodness. Got like a weird hang now. It's bothering me. Hey, padre. Hey Dad, thanks for jumping back in. I know, it's been a while. I needed to take some time to myself. But I'm back with some classic games and some good company in chat. How's your day going? What did you have for dinner? Alright, your journey is about to commence. However, leaving on your own is a good way to get killed. Before you go outside, be sure to search the castle thoroughly and find your friends you'll need to take with you. You're not to head off alone, alright? If that's your intent, then you're going to need to prepare accordingly. Alright, let's find out who to talk to. It's the kind of knowledge that lets me move from place to place. Hey, Panda! Long time no see, buddy! I was thinking about you last couple times I streamed, because I was like, oh, I really want to do some more dungeons in Crystal Chronicles. We gotta get that going. David, happy Saturday to you too. Thanks for dropping in. Thanks so much. I'm playing this classic Gaiden game. Was Artifact Adventure. I got it because I had enough coins to get it for free and it intrigued me. Caves in a flash. Useful trick if I do say so myself. Okay. Rex difficulty is hard. Set off on a journey of freedom. Rex will help you search and can warp instantaneously anywhere in the world. Oh, that's nice. Confident in geography and searches utilizing kindling. Choosing the Rex means nothing will get in your way. Going on an adventure with Rex means avoiding battle with monsters to solve the country's problems. Use the various treasures found throughout the world's caves to enhance your equipment. However, you must be careful. Constantly avoiding battle will cause you to grow slow and lazy. Yeah, that's pretty normal. What do you have? Pokemon and Dragon Quest, kinda. Let's say no to that first. Let's find out who the rest of the people are. It is a bit of a mix of like the OG. The combat system's kind of neat. I'll get back to that shortly once I get out of here. What did you have? Chicken Kiev with yellow rice and peas and a large dose of your nephews. Woo! I'd be full of the nephews. They're getting big. That's like a meal and a half right there. Well met, I'm Roland, a knight who has served in the Regulus Castle through many long years. I've retired to leave the future in younger hands, but my sword is as sharp as ever. Been awarded the title of Master Swordsman by His Majesty himself, and I intend to do the title honor. How about it, son? Do you need this old man's blade at your side? So, normal difficulty, excellent backup for when things get hairy, also known as the Deity Blade. The Roland is here to support you in battle, and is able to fell hordes of monsters in a flash. If it's victory in battle you seek, then choose Roland, and it's practically a given. Going on an adventure with the Roland means building a lot of experience. The more you fight and the more you solve the country's problems, the more rapid the growth and development you'll see. Huh. However, you must be careful. Make sure that you don't exhaust yourself fighting battle after battle. That makes sense. Cayman reminds you of me, eh? That's, do I take that as a compliment? I'm still not... I'm sure it's a compliment. Because, I know he's a fine young lad. Fine young lad. But Panda, yeah, how have you been? What have you been up to the last while? Sorry I haven't been streaming, much this week. I saved it till I think, when did I stream last? I think it was Monday. Whew, that was a long time ago. But, a few things piled up on my plate, and I just didn't really have it in me to stream, so I took a few days, recharged my batteries, and I'm back. I'm back. You pay and last. I haven't talked to those guys in a minute, and I haven't caught up with any guys in stream. I know, actually, I haven't seen Minute, my last username show up in forever. So hopefully he survived one of his most recent flights. Because I know he went off and and went on back to work, so hopefully he's still around from time to time. Maybe he's just not around when I'm looking, or is around when I'm not looking. So I jumped at the chance to Imperial appeal for assistance and was sent out. Okay. I have no talents of my own. In fact, I fear they get in the way. But wealth! Now that I have in excess, I have 1 million gold to give you now. And caches of 500 gold at each of my various estates. In exchange for tolerating me, you have free reign over these funds. What do you say? Oh, interesting. Easy. So money is what makes the world go round. Herschel will offer financial support. Oh my goodness. So money begets money, eh? You've been good. Sucked into Among Us, which is a fun game. Yeah, I know. Among Us is good. I do not have it on any console, so hopefully I'll play it or get a chance to stream it once my new computer comes this Wednesday, depending on when it arrives. I'll either be having a face reveal and first overlay cam screen once I get all that set up on either the Wednesday, if my computer arrives early enough and I have time to play around with it, or on the Thursday after that. So I'll be super excited because I'll actually get to stream Pyre. I'll actually get to finish streaming Pikuniku and stuff. Your money will run out eventually. Alright. The best equipment and whatever artifacts you'd like. Money, power, or adventure. Let's go hard. This is apparently the hard difficulty. Let's do it. Let's go with the exploration. Get the map and a whole bunch of kindling. Nice. Holy crap, there's a lot of stuff. They're all maps. For Wednesday, Thursday. I know, it's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting. And I'll have, because I ended up buying a cam anyways, even though my laptop's of course going to come with a webcam, I'll be able to do like a multi-cam setup. So I might have a cat cam that'll just point at where Artemis generally likes to hang out. And we'll call it from there. What is this? Why is it? Whoa, hello. Go through Death's Path? What? Sure. What is it? Regula's Castle. Where am I? Giant spider's nest is sometimes... And you guessed it. A real pain and set things aflame. If you're looking to boost the power of artifacts, you need to follow the 2 C's, cultivating and collection. Alright. Artifact research. Prison area. We could probably hire a prisoner. The guy you see right here, I trained him myself. He's agile enough and he can create openings for consecutive strikes. He's also got a nose for items, so if you're itching to use items in battle, he's got your back. Ooh! Yeah, let's recruit the dog! Brush him every night. I will! Now I got a puppy. Maybe I can get a prisoner as well. Another report. I sometimes find contraband elixirs stashed in pots and drawers in civilian homes. Be sure to check. Don't give me that look. Elixirs are outlawed in this country, so a civilian has no right to protest if a castle authority... There a little bit, buddy. Another... Good doggo Glenn. Love him. Jane Jack, ex-bandit. Not gonna pretend I'm all that, but a certain bag of trips you might find useful. Dexterity being one. I'm pretty confident I can outmaneuver enemy attacks within reason. And finding hidden passageways is another, and you might find useful. How about teaming? That he could be good. I want to see who else we have. Dog was like 100% given. Hey Machi, I know you probably can't hear this, but thanks so much, buddy. I was hosting you before, so actually I should probably lurk right back a stream for you. Let me go right into lurk mode here for you, buddy. Give you that sweet ad revenue and extra viewer count. Oh my goodness, they keep trying to sell me the new Pixel 4a, but I'm already happy with my Pixel. There we go, alrighty. So my buddy's around. Okay, who is this? Let's talk. Oh, you can't talk to them over the counter. Alright. Ray, mage. By repute, I'm most curious happenstance occurs to me. Perhaps it's in my blood. Happy to gamble on me, I'd oblige to help. No, I kind of feel like going with the rogue. Strong. This guy's strong. Alright, we got strong, magic, thief, ancestors of the Imperial Court. You tread amongst the spirits of royalty. I wonder if there's any... Is there anything there? No? What else we got? Ooh, some elixirs. Any more? No? Ooh, more elixirs. Steel skin elixir. Let's see what else we can find in here. But yeah, Pei, would you be down for more Crystal Chronicles in a bit later? Once I get more into this game. Waiting for her to come back up, but I haven't heard a peep. Uh-oh. It's like a dungeon down in here? Alright. Ooh, a treasure chest. Thank you. Leather boots. Alright, how do I boots up? Down whenever. Awesome. Awesome. Definitely, oh, I already have a pair of leather boots, and I don't think I can equip the dog I think these are spider nests, right? So if I stir it, I'll be in a combat. Yeah, there we go. Get him! No, the bats! Gotta, come on. Get him! Attack! Hey! Actually good at the combat. Look at that. Let's see what else we got in here. Some more kindling, that's good. Let's do some more combat while we're at it. What's cool is this is co-op. So if I had any friends around. No, I got friends. It's just, you know, social distancing and whatnot. But this would be a fun couch co-op game for sure. Yeah, it's kind of like, so you said it was Pokemon mixed with like classic Dragon Quest. So it's kind of like that, but then throw in like original Tales of combat mechanics. So you have skills set to the different buttons, and you essentially just kind of run into and ram the enemy. And that's the majority of why this got the good ratings that it did. Because it's a fast and neat kind of combat system. Are these kiwis or are these spiders? I wanted to say spiders, but I think they're just like little kiwi birds. Get them! There we go. Yeah, like a little bit of that Shovel Knight kind of... It's missing the sort of... like advanced platforming mechanics that Shovel Knight has. Alright, let's see. And then what sold me as well is it's supposed to be a very short RPG that you may play multiple times. So essentially, I can move into the end game anytime I want. I just have to talk to the king again. It's on the Switch, but it might be on PC as well, I think. It's called Artifact Adventure, and then this is Artifact Adventure Gaiden DX, so it's been sort of remastered and redone. The overworld is very reminiscent of Link's Adventure. If you're old enough to have played that, or have played it on the classic console. I got the combat down, this is pretty good. Is there nothing down this way? Nothing. Okay, so these are like more dangerous combat, so let's give this a try. See how, oh, they're like level 4 things, or? Oof, ooh, they do hit a lot harder. Get him! Get him! Jump, jump! Poke him in the face! Alright. That was harder, but yeah. And they did a good job with the music. Which again sold me, because I love like chiptune style music. But yeah, essentially, as I was saying before, you can go into the endgame at any time by talking to the king. But the more people you help around the kingdom before you do that, the more things will be different in the endgame. So all in all, it's only like apparently a 10-hour RPG adventure. But for like $7, which is what it was, and a fun little combat system, I'm feeling this might be kind of like a good onboarding game, which I described before. So like onboarding games are games that you immediately load up when you pull up your console while you think about what game you actually want to play. Because I don't know about you, but this happens to me a lot where you load in a game, you turn on your console and you're just like, what should I even play? And you're constantly thinking about what to play. So it's good to have some on-loading games where you just go right into it. And then playing that game makes you think about the other games you might want to play. There's nothing down there, eh? I think, ooh, another chest. Let's stir this one, man. Get some more healing. Give me that healing. So the only thing that's hard about having the rogue guy gives me the maps, which is nice. But the only thing that's hard about him is he also lets you avoid a lot of combat. So as long as I don't avoid too much combat, I should be all good to go. see how many varying enemies we see out in the world too. Keep fighting all the same nests in here. And I only have the one artifact right now, so that changes things up. So what am I even doing in these crypts? Whoa, what are you? Oh, mandragoras! Holy crap, and skulls! I don't like this. Get away! Get away! Just keep hitting them. Oof. At least I'm healing from the, one of the pieces of equipment I have is kind of like what's it called? Just like a vampire cloak. So I heal when I do damage. Let's take this cloak for everything they got. What else we got? Axe, what is it? 10 to 20 damage, so can do less. On average does about the same, actually. Actually, on average does more. Hit points enemy does 5. Critical hit damage. Kind of like the sword better, honestly. Still nothing else there. Let's go dig through these crypts and see what else we can't find. Alright. Get him! Okay, these are the more normal enemies. I got no problem wiping those guys out. I'm curious to see what the other artifacts are. So artifacts are kind of like your skills in Tales of. Let's not bother with the combat with those guys right now. Anything else going on up here? Just that one treasure chest over here, I think. Get him! Get the skulls! Okay, so the skulls are pretty easy. Just gotta, like, beef them in the face. And they get bounced back. But yeah, what else have you been playing recently, Panda? What's been on your plate? What's been going on in the last week and a bit that I haven't been streaming or haven't seen you around? Grabbing a whole bunch of that kindling, that's gonna be helpful. Alright, so that's where I'll want to go. Please don't let the cataclysm... Ooh! Always talk to soldiers. Sometimes they just have $1,000 to give you. And they're just like, here, you want $1,000? Get him. Maybe I should try one of the harder, like the red nests down in this area, since all the combat's harder. Okay, one of these was like... Oh, there we go. Burn the nest. Fight this one. See how it is. Okay, so it's just like more of the same guys. I think that or they're higher level. Get him! Get him with your crystal spikes! Whew. I'm actually taking more damage than I was previously. That bodes well. We just need to, once I get to some bosses, and see how they are. Alright, I think I can go even more into the crypts. There we go. Ooh, where am I? Am I gonna be able to survive this? Whoa! Dogs! Where's my doggo? Ooh, these guys hit muchos harder. Come on, get the dogs, get the dogs. There we go. Alright. Gotta keep to like one side of the dogs. What else we got? More torches. Ooh, Scrolls of Eldritch Torch. What is it? What is that even? I have to go through my items and figure out what all this stuff actually does. Woo! I just one of the other things I was doing all week. I wasn't just sitting my ass doing nothing, but... Oh, there we go. Been playing some games. Fire Emblem. Oh, nice! 3 Houses. See, I wanted to get in that, but ever since they went more... they got, like, so... dating sim-y. And I'm fine with that. I just... Then the game became too much. Like, I'm too misfocused on what I want to do. Like, if I want a dating sim, I'm gonna play Dream Daddy, because that's... But, Ooh, Magician's Orb. That'll be nice. But yeah, what else? Final Fantasy X, as he got the itch. Oh, yeah. It is a Final Fantasy X is a game that a lot of streamers kind of go back to, for sure. Because it's a classic, it's a good one, it's still some semi-visually appealing. But yeah, I watched a few people play the 3 Houses, though, and enjoyed watching it. But I want kind of them to be separate games, you know? And you never finished Crystal Chronicles. Okay, we definitely 100% gotta work on that. Yeah, Dream Daddy was so good. There's another game that came out that looks really good too, but it's not as hyped up, so I'm not sure if it actually is good. I can't remember what it's called. It's got like a... It's basically your Pan, and it's about dogs instead of daughters. So you're not a daddy. Oh, dang it. I forgot. Oh my goodness, I hate when I do that. I forgot a flare on Reddit when I made my post, so I'm not gonna get any random drop-ins. So that's how I get exposure, that's how I get people to be like, oh yeah, that Balsaur guy. He's a good streamer, he talks a lot, keeps me company. He's a friendly guy. So let me go back and do that again. Got that. Balsaur is back. Is back after a hiatus. Come hang out and chat. Oh, from 8:30 p.m. EST. Boom. There we go. Now, do not forget this flare. Streaming. You get like auto banned, not auto banned, but auto removed if you do a stream post and don't actually tag it as stream. Hey! My last username! We were just talking about you, actually. Yeah, as Panda said, we were literally just talking about you. Alright, let's burn it. Who are you? Lifesaver. Exit just fine. Ooh, what does he give me? Oh, potions. Thank you, potion seller. You're uplifting your life. Nice. Yeah, I was a little worried something happened because I remember you went on call, and then I like never saw you streaming for like so long. But it's like I'm one to talk. I took a 4-day hiatus this week. I wasn't feeling the greatest at the beginning of the week, just like emotionally and socially, so I needed some recharge time. Yeah, it's been so long. That's when Panda showed up. I was just talking to Panda because like I haven't seen you. And then speaking of which, I haven't seen my last in forever. Well, for me, especially if I'm streaming more to lurkers, so it's mostly me talking to myself. Come on, charge it up. There we go. Level. A stream. If I have good chatters, I don't usually feel that nearly as strong. Alright, alright. Last trip ever is tomorrow. Oh man, is it furlough time? Like, are you going back on furlough, or what is happening tomorrow? What makes it the last trip ever? So what staying in the system? Like, what's... Oh, okay, you got furloughed. Yeah, yeah. It's kind of weird that they, like... because you're in the US, right? So it's weird that they like furlough and then bring back and then furlough and then bring back. I just found out I probably will not be back anytime this year because they're not only recalling to our main line, but they're recalling to our LCC, which goes, we're in a master seniority list, so it's being offered to mainline people first. So there's no way they're going to be recalling for the winter season because they'll have to offer it back to the people who got recalled for Rouge and then retrain them again for mainline, and that'll be a waste of money. We also have a bunch of people coming back from leave, so I'm like, probably won't be any recalls for me until like the spring. We're moving and then going back to school full time. Oh, nice! Yeah, you said you were interested in doing like computer science and stuff, right? Where are you moving to? Where are you going to school? Where else we going here? Is that just a healing? Nice. I made it to the bottom of the crypts. Vegas, baby! Woo! Don't lose all your money. No, I know Vegas is more than just the strip. Come on. Oof, oof, I might not survive this. Oh, come on. Come on, pirate gear. Whew. Thank goodness I have that gear that lets me heal when I deal damage. I guess this just heals me too, that's nice. CSU, ASU, CSU, so where is it? Arizona State University, I assume is ASU. CSU California State University? Is that like close enough to Vegas? Or then the driving of Vegas? Colorado, okay. CSU California, smooth as brain right now. Yeah, same. Hey, Panda, I thought the same thing, man. Ooh, leather armor. Let's put that on. Let's wear. Ooh, what is this? Deceptively light orb carried by magicians. Block amount +2. Block chance 5. Cooldown reduction. Item artifact range. Ooh. Oh man. Oh, I should try that out. It basically lowers little defense, but my artifacts do way more. I wanted to make an emote that looked like a big smooth. Oh, yeah. You always gotta double think again on how it's gonna appear when you type it out, right? Because you never know what it's gonna look like until it's down in the chat. Oh, my last. Did you get a chance to get why am I blanking on it? The Crystal Chronicles to work on anything that you own. Come on. Oh, I'll just sit in this corner and mine them. Oof, oof. I'm taking a lot of hits though. This artifact does a lot more damage actually. I like it. Nothing you can stream. Oh, okay. But you can you play it? Because I was considering playing it a bit later and getting Panda in on that. So it's still on that same axe. Smell of blood and optimism, the unmistakable sign of a young warrior. This fierce heartbeat, the pulse of someone who shapes destiny itself. It's been an age since someone so brimming with life and zeal stood before me. Destined warrior. You may be worthy of wielding my power. Are you ready to test your mettle? No, let me heal first. Wonder if this is like a super rare artifact or something. Because I'd love to get a 3-man team of Crystal Chronicles going a bit later. We can always hope that Pei shows up too at some point. Mental checks today. Oh yeah, no worries. Going to bed early for the trip tomorrow. Oh man, how's the trip? Like, are you flying? Are you driving? How you getting there? And how far is it? Okay, let's try this boss. This boss. Okay, so it's mostly just lots of little enemies. Maybe the bigger boss shows up later? Oh yeah, it's going through like all the enemies I've been encountering down here. skulls are easy pickings. Don't like those dogs. There we go. Get the dogs. Oh my god, the skulls, they get you. Get off me. There we go. Alright. Come on, come back here. Oh, oh, oh. Hey. There we go. I wonder how many rounds of combat this thing is. Alright, there we go. Getting those critical hits. I like that. Get him. Get him. Nice. You don't stand a chance, buddy. Hey, that wasn't so bad. It's just your last work flight. Oh, okay, okay. Most impressive. You are indeed worth my power. Take it for yourself. Should you wish to test your strength once again, I will take up your challenge, this time without restraints. Okay. Guardian Spirit. What is that? What is it? Is it a shield? Must be a skill. Ooh, hurl a volley of torches. Oh, I didn't even realize that was a skill there. Oh, there's the passive. Health bonus plus 35, life orb discovery chance plus 5. Yeah, why not? Underpads are so underutilized, they are. Streaming, etc. Nice! Yeah. Well, I'm more of a Android guy, but like my main computer right now is just the Pixel Slate. And that's only because they sold the Pixel Slate for like 50% off when they were discontinuing it. Nice notification sounds and stuff. Awesome. Once I get my new computer, I'm gonna have to do that as well. Actually, let's try this guy's going all out. Come on, I'm going all out without it. Whoa, hello. You're like new. I'm gonna throw some torches at you. Come on. Ooh, whoa, he really, oh my goodness. Oh, he like wiped the floor with me. Oof, okay, I'm not ready there. I have to come back when I'm stronger, probably. Okay, so Death's Path takes me here. All Android, but the iPad is perfect for drawing. Yeah, I know, yeah. The Slate's pretty decent too, if you buy like some decent apps for it. But right now, the basic drawing apps don't work as well with the pen. Like, it was nice, when I got it, not only was the Slate 50% off, but they also threw in the keyboard and the pen for free. I guess because they were just selling them all out. Oh, I completely missed this. Oh. It's locked. Well, let's recruit this guy. He's a bandit. Awesome. Thief's Future, new quest. Oh yeah, I forgot, like, all the characters have their own quests. I could teach you for 1,000 if you fancy it. I've been thinking about it, saving for the future. Sure. Tossing like a pro. Cool. So I wonder if I can buy... no. Okay. It's like, how many people am I allowed to bring? Yikes. Nice! Is that your emote? My last 3 yikes. I like it! It's a good one. I wish I had any skill in drawing, because then I could do my own, but I have to bug my buddies, my artistic friends, to do my emotes for me. And pay them. I'm all for not taking advantage of artist friends. They always need the support, they need your love, and they get paid very little for anything else they do in their life, so. Well, mine is aesthetically nicer, I guess, but like it's so tiny. Yours is like a good Twitch emote, because it has words, yikes, and it has like the yikes face, so you can be like, bam, spam, 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 and get it out there. Where do artifacts come from? Well, when a mama spell and a papa spell. Sorry, my friend is bothering me here. letting them know I'm streaming, so I will not be responding. Was it Procreate thinking you could draw during quarantine and found out you don't have the patience? That's my life. I used to... Like, I'm not the worst artist in the history. It just takes me so long, and I do not have the patience for things. YouTube literally saved you, yeah. Honestly, YouTube is very important to life. Especially these days, like 90% of skills are now taught through YouTube. You need to change a light bulb, the first search is just how to change a light bulb at YouTube. I love I'm just going through this castle and just looting it for everything it's got. Like, the only art style I've ever been good at is, freehand. Where's the door you got here? Oh, interesting. Do I have to, like, choose one of these doors? Oh, I don't know which door to choose. Let's choose this door. Oh, wait. Oh, it doesn't help. I thought they were choices, but apparently they're not. They just don't let you through it. Alright. What's south of here? Things on fire. That's what's south of here. Speak the secret incantation. 9999. Nope. What about 1, 2, 3, 4? Alright, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to try to rob you. This should warp me out. Yes, okay, cool. The lake in the depths of the forest. Hurry, dig it up while you can. This curse will not end until it is found. Oh no. Oh no, I'm like cursed. I didn't even know that was a thing. Whilst it's easier to block attacks with light shields, they can't absorb many hits. Alright, makes sense. Part drawing off the pad. Well, like, it's a whole different style, right? Because drawing on the iPad, you don't have the same kind of, like, friction or feeling as drawing on a tablet. Have some good saved work on there. It's really hard. Frickin', art is hard. I don't even understand. Sometimes my friend shows me some of the work that they've done, and it's just insane. Like, I remember we were playing D&D last Friday, and my buddy started drawing. Well, I didn't even notice he started drawing, but like midway through the session, he had completely drawn a scene from earlier in the session with so much detail. I'm like, wasn't that like an hour ago? How did you do this? Yeah, video editing software is better for animation. I've heard that myself as well. Exactly, Panda, I feel you 100% on that. That's how I am. Like, I can get creative and I can have a good imagination, but as soon as I start drawing it, it constantly changes in my head and I can't maintain that image. But I'm not the worst at freehand, so looking at something and copy drawing it. So I used to do like montages and stuff. Sure. Tell me that. Full of... Wonder what happens if I say yes. Tend to everyone here. Okay, yeah, so they won't let me go over my party limit. Oh my goodness. There we go. I'll need to read this. Steal like an artist. How art isn't created, it's stolen and improved upon. Well, I've heard that too. Like nothing, like very few, I wouldn't say nothing is original. Very few things are original. And that which is original is usually a compilation of things, so. Is it a long book? I don't know. I'm a bigger fiction reader than non-fiction, so getting myself through non-fiction books is usually a pretty big slog. Alright, what else we got? Yeah, I want to buy that. Ooh, daggers, an esoteric dagger, cool. Okay, that's cool, that's cool. Let me see what else I got going on here. Anything? I don't think I picked up that. Yeah, I picked up more skills. Hurl a volley of torches. What else can I do? Volley of knives, volley of axes, launch a barrage of smoke bombs. That could be cool. Heal wounds. That might be handy to have. And let's swap the torches. Because who doesn't want to throw a bunch of axes? Name an original work I enjoy. I don't even know of a good one off the top of my head. If there's one thing people learn very quickly about me, I don't have, like, favorites, and it's hard for me to pick out single things. That's why I usually talk in terms of genres and larger swaths of things. Have you finished preparation for the future? Speak to the king to skip ahead 3 years. All quests will disappear. So until you're sure you're totally ready, take on the country's problems. Get nice and strong, gather your equipment, and then speak to the king to fast forward time to the future. Try co-op play. Aw, I wish I had couch co-op friends. Fellow adventurers can be controlled like the main character. They'll learn new attacks as the main character level increases. During co-op play, the second player can switch between fellow adventurers. Ah, nice. That's pretty cool. Alright, how do I get out of this castle? This just takes me up to the throne room, though. Most people do that, that's why I asked. Okay, makes sense. Alright, thanks for stopping in, my last. We will catch you next week, you said, so you better hold up your end. Be streaming next week. We'll catch you then. I think that's my way out. There we go. Take advantage of fast travel. My thief buddy with me. Woof woof! Glenn is barking incessantly. There must be a thing in one of these things. Hello. Yes. Oh. What about this one? Anything good here? There we go, 12 to 16 rapier. That's pretty good. I think that's what I'm using right now, the iron sword. So long sword is pretty much the same but better. Ooh, that could be fun. Maybe let's switch to a lance. Let's lance it up. Any good shielding that we could talk about? Buckler, I do not have the money for that. Don't stop trying to sell me things. I don't have the money. I don't have any money. Hey, they got the music on point though. Oh, I want an artifact. Can I just take an artifact? Will he get angry? Okay, yeah. Path ahead is sealed. He will not let me rob him. Oh, I want to... Clearly there's an item around here. Wait, I should check my equipment first, then sell everything. There we go. I wanted to lance it up. I know, it's like... Yeah, this music is bopping. They got the chiptunes right, that's for sure. I don't need... I think those are extra. I'm hoping I'm not selling the equipment I'm wearing. Those are just the items. Okay, don't need the axe. Let's save those items just in case. How much money do I have now? 4,000. Not enough. Okay, let's double check your equipment. Make sure you didn't sell everything you're wearing. Sell even the shirt off your back. Alright, there's landfall nearby. Rayless is nearby. It's possible to get all the way into town without so much as running into a fiend along the road. All thanks to soldiers in the rounds. We owe them big. Alright. I gotta get rid of this curse, too. Yes, I was appointed by the king. Oh no, he's got the corona! As you can see, I'm being eaten away by corona. To think I can't fight for my country at this time. Well, they had some blood nuts. They grown a cave far off to the west. Alright, let's go find him some blood nuts. Oh yeah, nothing is as fun as watching a stream while enjoying a delicious dessert. Oh my god, that guard is blocking the entrance. I'm gonna go talk to somebody else. Need something from me? No. You don't like the name Blood Nuts? Blood Nuts does not sound like a pleasant name. I'm not gonna lie. But I mean, if Blood Nuts were the cure for Corona, would you consume Blood Nuts? That's the true question. Alright, telling me all about the places. Can I hide behind this building? No. You there, you mightn't be interested in one of these? Mysterious seeds. And they're going for cheaper than human lives these days. Wow, so true. 50,000. I'm sorry, I don't have that kind of money. Alright, is that guard out of the way? Can I finally get in there? I'm gonna be a hero. What's the boy thinking? And where does he get off to? Oh, I gotta find who's... Oh my goodness, get out of my way, guard, please. Please. Ah, I wish they'd coded in, you know, where you have, some games have it coded in, if you push against NPCs, they automatically start walking in opposite directions. Okay, what is the quest I'm supposed to be on right now, actually? Incurable disease, there we go. Oh, wait, no. Traveler's future, no, it's not that. Something about this ghost, he said it was in a desert? So I have to discover what I must do with the course of my journey. Alright, there we go. Goblin's Gold Cave. Fair enough. Is there anything else around here? Deserts? No. See these enemies? Can't tell. Yeah, let's disturb it. Find out what that's all about. Ooh, this lance has some good reach. I like that. Let's give it a try. Ooh, throwing the axes. Nice. It's gonna be, the axe is gonna be good for ranged attacks. Oh, it looks like it does consume items. Okay, so it's not like a spell. The scroll of axe throwing is simply like allows me to use the axe items. That makes sense. Oh wow. He charged me like that, eh? Got him. Alright, oh, some more. Should be okay in here. Hopefully that's enough. Get him. There we go. Okay. Kindling Abyss Shard. Ooh. A shard of the abyss. where else are we off to? Somebody said there was like a cave around here? Okay, this is probably the cave. Southwest Cave. Ooh, what are you? Oh, you're like the dead. Alright, so let's just fight our way through. I'm okay in combat right now. Oh, hello. See, I thought I'd have the people in my party, but I guess they just help me with skills outside of combat. Yeah, I'm not like seeing anything else. Was that a secret? Found a hidden passage. Give me the money. Oh, another hidden passage. Okay. Let's go. I wonder if I'm supposed to, if there's a control I'm missing on, like, changing party members, or... Got it. Okay, give me all your treasures. 300, 300, I'll take it. Does any of these buttons work to change things? No. I like the lance. Kind of like keeping my body away from the enemy. They may be a little slightly weaker, but it's a good attack, definitely. Oh yeah, what else we got going? Mana elixir. Alright. More kiwi, poor little kiwi birds. I don't have anything against the kiwi birds. I'm just here to be your friend. Alright, what else we got going? Oh, guess we're fighting this thing. Ooh, I can get like multiple hits with this thing too. That's nice. I guess it, one of the stats is consecutive hits. Still gotta find me some more blood nuts. What else are we looking for? Ooh, I kinda wanna get over to that treasure chest. Shoot, shoot. Okay, good. I do have potions. There we go. Gotta watch my health, I guess, when I'm outside of combat. Web debris. Ooh, can I burn down the red ones? Yeah, just burn them. 300 gold, nice. Ooh, Horseman of Flame. Let's give that a try. Let's check that out. Skill. Horseman of Flame. Unleashes a torrent of flame. I like it. Let's try it. Let's try it on a red enemy, why not? Ooh, that's nice. Okay, I was like, I'm trying to watch, like, to see how long it actually takes to charge things up. 50 points, that's pretty good. A Vigor Elixir. Or a Vigor Elixir. A Vugor Elixir. Oh, who's that? I wonder if it's that person's son. Nice. I don't want another long fight. Let's talk to them. It's dangerous here. Go home. What do you mean, who am I? I'm the man who's gonna beat some sense in the Cataclysm guy. Or I will be. I'm in training right now. Wait, you're an adult, and you are standing here, which means you must be a wise warrior who fought your way in here. Yeah, well, what are you doing here, child? Adults won't answer me seriously, and I don't know, I want a warrior's opinion. So what do you think? Sure. Continue your training. Hey, quest solved. Alright. Can I take Death's Path? Guess I still just gotta figure out how to... Keep moving. Keep moving. Avoid all contact forever. Oh, here we go. Goblin. This is where I can get the blood nuts. I found a secret passage in the blood nuts. Alright. Is there anything else? Another secret passage? Yeah. I like that. Just burn through a few of these guys. I mean, I can take them. I shouldn't... Honestly, shouldn't be burning through as many of these as I think I am. Oh my goodness, there's so many bats. How do I hit them? There we go. None of my special attacks are good for aerial enemies. I should fix that. I should get some that are. Oh, didn't mean to do that. But it's done. Oh, we got some Skele-boys. Skeletons! There we go. Officially back, ate some brownies. Nice. Are they special brownies? Or are they just special because they're made with love? I actually have some brownies in my fridge as well, and that kind of makes me want one. But no, I shall resist! I've been good today. I haven't really snacked or eaten too much, and I was playing board games with a buddy of mine, and had a keto meal, so we got that going for me too. What is it? Drift Malice. What is Drift Malice? Is it a skill? What does it do, though? Place treacherous pools of poisonous bubbles. Sure. I don't really need the healing potions currently. 120 gold. 550 gold. More elixirs. What do they even do? Let me double check these. Normal Ghirardelli made brownies. Okay. That's safe then. Does it raise them permanently, or? I can't seem to use them, so I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it doesn't raise them permanently. Okay, cool, there we go. These bubbles are good against aerial enemies. Get him! Alright, these artifacts are pretty cool. Pretty cool. Get the big old boss encounter. Let's drop some poison on these guys. See how they like it. Eat poison, dogs! But only game dogs, not real dogs. There we go. Fortune Dagger. Ooh. What do you do? 11 to 17. 100% consecutive hit chance. That's pretty cool. Crit evade damage 60. Backstab damage. Gold discovery chance. Ooh. Ooh. No, though. I think I like my lance. Is there anything about these things, though? Check. Here lies Yujiro. I guess it's just Yujiro's grave that has a please check this next to it. Alright, where are we going? Where are we going? What time? 9:31? Alright, we'll switch over to Crystal Chronicles. soon. I don't want to be up too late, and I have a feeling all the late game dungeons are super long. So before I end up in another like 500-hour dungeon. Hello. It's dangerous here. Heard the blood nuts. Blood nuts! Consistently failed to pass even the animal testing stages. Oh my goodness, blood nuts are not safe even for animals. Prompting research to be temporarily halted under the Imperial Edict. That's why I'm posted here anyway. I know, that dungeon took forever. It was like a freaking hour-and-a-half dungeon. The boss was a lot of fun though. Like that boss, the dungeon could have been a quarter of the size and had that boss and it would have been amazing. Yes, of course I've heard of him. He's as famous as his loyalty to the land. Yep, give me your blood nuts. Alright, let's find out about these blood nuts. Blood nuts +1! Actually, it might be faster to warp to the exit. I still don't know if taking Death's Path is a bad thing, or... I'll kill you for country and a family? What? Why are you killing me, buddy? What did I do to you? I didn't hit you, I didn't attack you. Wait, they look like me. Jeez, they're like clones. Am I attacked by my own poison? Okay, good. Sometimes I thought I was, so I had to test that out, figure that out. Oh no, I killed that buddy. Buddy, no! 500 gold. Alright, let's get on out of here. I know, there's like some dark stuff going on here. I want to go see that town. Yeah, they're like 100% even like the same animation as the Link enemies. Cave of Treasures. Ah, it's a Cave of Treasures. Despite the stories from generations past of vast riches buried here, there's a little excitement to be found here. In fact, there's nothing to surprise or scintillate. I hope we'll discover some untouched over the course of this journey. Coming back here is like rifling through a familiar book. Something said for the new. Okay. So he's already apparently looted out this whole place. Whoa, eyeballs. Eyeballs. Oh my goodness, they break into smaller eyeballs. I don't like this. Oh my goodness, I'm taking so much damage. No, 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 I think I died. I did die. I'm just gonna burn my way through. Ah, dang it, okay. How do I heal? Can I heal? Do these work? How do I use them? How do I use a potion, for that matter? That doesn't work. Okay. See, you would think they would be useful. And yet they're not. Okay, none of these are helpful at all. So A doesn't do anything. So how do I heal then? I'm just gonna burn my way through. I've got a lot of torches. How much do I have? 11? Yeah, that works. I am a messenger. I speak on behalf of the judge. This world is but one stop along your journey. As you press on, so the cataclysm will follow. So before it swallows all in its wake. Ooh. Got some spooky... Oh, there we go. Use potions. That's how you use potions. Okay. Alright, let me try another combat. Let me see if I can actually handle these enemies. I'm feeling like not, but... Gotta keep hitting them so I get that health back. I don't like them that they're following me. Come over here into this patch of poison. Okay, it takes a little bit more... Oh no, I'm like so close to dying, I just noticed that. Eat that! Hey! I survived somehow. Whew, okay. Grab that treasure. Steel skin elixir. Cool. How do I use elixirs? Flame flickers and sways. Must need like a quest for it or something? That's probably a secret passage, actually. Yep. What are you? Written in Thieves' Code. In Regulus, north of where the land's bounty abounds, you should check for treasure not yet found. Cool. I've got more to that thief's quest. Scroll of esoteric frag bombs. Venom elixir. See, none of the elixirs are helpful. Oh, do I get experience for burning through the debris? It's kind of helpful. Legend has it this cave holds a treasure of incomparable value. No one knows who it belongs to, though. Since everyone hears the stories of a child, they grow up assuming it's theirs. It's scary how impressionable people can be. Well, yeah, that is 100% scary. Impressionable saps as well. Wait, what is it? Here lies Ginny Nintinir. Ginny Nintinir. I'm gonna burn my way through most of these guys. Ooh, Wind Incarnation. Let's see what that does. Feels like a passive skill. It is maneuverability and movement. Cool. I'll take speed. Okay, let's give another combat a try. You can do this. Whoa, what are those? I don't like them. Ooh, I like jumped right into his attack there. Okay, these guys aren't so bad. Nice. Cool. And I got kindling for every guy that I beat up, so... Oh, dang it. Let him block me in again. Kindling 3... Sure. I'm getting better at the combat. I think my level's gone up a little bit since... Whoa, what are you? You big? Oh, you're just a rat. Just a rat boy, living in a rat world. Talk about rat plans for everybody. Alright. Should I try the boss? Or just burn the boss? Try him. You can take him. Jeez, I gotta stop, like, running into them. Come on. See, if I actively avoid them, it's not so bad. Oh, until they gang up on me. Oh, come on, you got this. Guess we're gonna heal. Just burn right through. I found money in the spider's nest. Nice. Golden bangle. What do you do? Oh, it's nothing? Is it just for sale? What's... Enables the holder to traverse Death's path. Okay, I already did that. Houses darkness within itself. There we go. A bracelet that shines like gold. I guess it belongs to somebody. Let's traverse back through Death's path. I think there's a treasure back here I wanted. I'm just gonna burn and get myself through again. I'll get more. Fight this one. Whew! Oh, I'm so speedy today. These enemies are actually pretty easy. They have a pretty good attack pattern. And by good, I mean easily predictable. jeez, I completely missed that guy. Got him. Alright, now I think I've found everything. Yeah, I have. Okay, that was it. Is there a secret treasure here somewhere? Alright, there was a town at the end of this path. Let's go. What I'll do is at an hour and a half, Panda, I'll swap over to Crystal Chronicles. Speaka! Speaka! Speakachu! The entire village is in uproar because of that one man and his lies. And during harvest season of all times, I hope things return to normal. What one man? Who's the one man? Tell me your secrets. Are any of these useful? Let's enjoy games while we're still alive to play. Aww. It's a wholesome quote. He's a pig-faced liar! Getting everyone scared shitless like that. The moment the village chief says the story is nonsense, I'm gonna beat that guy stupid. Alright, what else we got going? Anything else in here? Chief, an unusual fellow just turned up in a village one day, going around preaching about how the village would be destroyed in the near future. I wish something could be done about him, because he's unsettling the villagers. He is very unsettling, that's 100% for sure. One thing I was gonna check, because I forgot to check it while I was here. Let's pop myself in here and see if I'm showing live. I'm not showing live. So I'm connected. Manage user. No. There's no way to, like, add the live tag for me. Because one of the groups I'm in doesn't do. They don't have a channel in their Discord for when you're going live. They just encourage people to use the going live status. But I haven't quite figured out how to not be an old man and figure that out. Set custom status? Is that? No. It's not what I want. What about account? Nope. Privacy, safety, authorized apps, origin, connections, nope. Notification, game activity, there we go. Display currently running game, only available game on PC. Ugh. Garbage. Yeah, so apparently I'm just cannot sync myself into game activity on this. I'll have to figure it out when I get my new computer. It'll be just one of those things. Don't have a minute to hear him out. Uncertain judgment. Okay. Go hunting for some uncertain judgment. Don't be taken in by what he says. Altogether is actually more complicated than one would think, at least in my opinion. Yeah, I know, exactly. Like, they say there's a way to do it so that, like, I have my Discord linked to my Twitch, but it hasn't automatically changed my status. Right now I'm just still showing streamer. And I don't understand how to change that so that it shows that I'm live, so that I actually get people from that Discord who are looking for people to watch to stop by. But it's okay, I got you guys, so. From the future, I see things you haven't. I've seen how this village gets flooded with fire. Not a soul survives. They can't run from the flame. Oh my goodness. It doesn't matter how far or how fast they run. They'll burn to death all the same. Flame never stops until every last villager is burned to cinders. You believe me, right? The villagers won't even hear me out, let alone believe me. There's a cave east of here. Find it. That's where I entered your time from the future. The flame followed me into your time, but it should still be in the cave. That's the evidence I need. Okay, I remember where the cave is. Alright, let's go get that guy. Oh, can I not pick it? How do I use my thief's abilities and pick that lock? looks like I'm headed back to that one dungeon. Wait, there's a way to fast travel, right? Okay, I can't fast travel from here. I have to fast travel from the map, I believe. There we go. Oh, Regulus. Oh, that lets me fast travel to all the villages. There's the caves. So I think it's not the Cave of Treasures, because that had the flame. I think it's the Southwest Cave. I think this is the one that had the flame in it. Let's find out. I'm gonna find out! I like that the combat is active and fast. Like again, it 100% reminds me of the original Tales of games, which I loved. As soon as Tales of went 3D, things got too... Like, it wasn't too much, it was just... didn't feel the same, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Is this the right cave? Am I in the right cave? I feel like I'm not, but we'll find out. Got him. But yeah, I was much more a fan of Tales of when it was like the 2D fighting style game. Alright, so no, I've already done this one. Because the original Tales of game was side-scrolling, 2D animation, and it even had like this neat, what's it called? Bibbidi bobbidi boo, what's the word that I'm thinking? That's the Goblin's Gold Cave, so no, it wasn't in there. So it must have been in the Cave of Treasures then. I guess we'll fast travel over there. What was I saying? Oh yeah, and you could even set the skills to be different button combos, exactly like a fighting game. So you can 100% just play a fighting game. Come on out there, rats. I know you're in there. Can't hide from me. How many damage does that fire charge actually do? Maybe the best way is like, and talking back about the Discord thing, if I open Discord on my computer, but that wouldn't help because I'm using a capture card to stream. Ugh, frustrating. Just gonna burn my way through. I got a lot of kindling. Alright. Got the flame. Wait, did I actually get it? I think I got it. Not sure if that actually counted as gathering it up. Alright, running through back to the town. What was this guy's quest again? He is telling the truth. Alright, nice. Thanks to my help, the villagers will be safe. Yeah, I found the flame. But are you gonna open the door? Can I can't even rescue this guy. Alright, well, that was that. Okay, where do we go now? No, actually I want to encounter that fairy. Oh, it's just healing fairy, nice. Sure, I'll disturb the whirlpool. Oh, big spiders! Get out of my zone, big spiders. Oh, they like lay tiny little baby spider eggs. Alright, at least they're easy to handle. Oh, wait, nope, never mind. We got little pixies too. Push them all into the way of the poison. These guys are annoying. Like flying just above attack level. Ooh, mushrooms now. Myconids! Do they actually cast poison too, or are they just... Oh, yes, they definitely do, and they killed me. Killed me with their babies. Okay, I already did that. Guess I'll get back on the road. Follow this wherever it goes. Some classic questing. Does nobody live here? Gate is tightly locked. Nobody lives here. Alright, I guess I'll have to find out. Anything else down this way? There is more road. So, since that's road, I'll go the other way. Oop. Oh, dang. I do not have any kind of health. Oh my goodness. Can you heal me up by attacking guys? Nope, not enough. Thought I could heal by attacking these guys. Gotta drink some potions. At least death is handled by just not really giving you the rewards. And not letting you progress. So, am I supposed to be attacking these whirlpools? I'm not... Ah, here we go. Back to that nice 8-bit bop. New quest. Why not spell? Because I don't feel like staying a spell. Also, I'm already full health. Oh, he's designing something. Sure. I guess everybody's working on the fort building, so. Coastal, so the coastal roads must have been built to path to link them. Roads simply followed paths that already existed. Oh, interesting. What do you got for me? Anything decent? Just potions. Come on. There we go. No! Whew, sorry about that. Sneezy. Come on, I want to examine... Nope. It's hard to tell which way I'm facing. Alright, what are these? Oh god, they're so expensive. That's when it helps to have that, the really rich guy on your team. Thank you, Panda. I feel blessed already. It's just the beginning of my allergies. As this picks up, I'm gonna get to the point where I need to take allergy medicine every day. But for now, thankfully, it's not that bad. Yay, the gold band. Already picked it up. Alright, what do you give me? Give me anything? Loner Pit. You gave the gold bangle to the gold-strapped man in Alcor. You should check him in a few years. Okay, so this is just... That's a future. In 3 years, I come back here and I check in on him. And be like, hey, did you invest wisely with that gold bracelet I gave you? Hey, let's play hide-and-seek. I will never turn down a hide-and-seek game in a video game. Always lead to interesting items. I wonder if he's just hiding somewhere or if he's actually hiding in a thing. Maybe he's useful just the one, okay. Oh, you know what? Maybe he's in the well. Nope. I want to explore off the beaten trail. I took the road to Farquaad in the south. Nobody wants to go to Farquaad. Not when it's run by Lord Farquaad. Farquaad. In the town of the road going south of town. The orphanage lies in the outskirts of town, run by a lone priest. Truly kind soul. Fiend sightings have been on the rise. Yep, well I've been fighting a lot of them, so... Where did he go? Oh, how about this little special treasure chest? Oh. Thought that was gonna be the kid. Wait, did hide and seek get auto-corrected to haha for you? If so, that is hilarious. Alcor and Farquaad. Alright. Roland and Herschel came to this country's aid. It was under threat once more. Huh. So where is that kid? It's like not in any of the cupboards. At least I don't think he's in any of the cupboards. Nope. Alright, I'm gonna go on a limb and say he's not in town. Did I get a quest for hide and seek? Nope. Maybe I can just leave town and go back in and he'll be back. Nope, I think I just murdered a child. Sent him into the abyss, never to be found, because I'm apparently terrible at hide and seek. Nope. You know what I never did in this game, which I always do in every other game, is check the options. I can like lower the volume a little bit, change the difficulty, color mode. Oh, you can do like classic color schemes. That's pretty cool. I mean, one's where it's at. Oh my god, it looks so green now compared to the other ones. Yeah, I've 100% relegated this child to never being found ever again. Mostly because I don't think I fully understand what I was getting into when I said agreed to hide and seek. I thought I just had to visually find the actual kid. Alright, that's it. That's that. We're gonna save up. We're gonna switch on over. There we go. Baloo! I will be back. This game is actually not boring. And it's just a good, light, classic adventure without the slog of classic adventuring. So, big fan on that. Big props to that game.